Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. All right, Chad, we got a very funny guy joining us tonight to talk about all things our sports and whatever else he wants to talk about. Joining us, I don't know where he's joining us from. That looked like New York in the backdrop of Chicago. So I go New York. Funny Marco.
Yo, oh, you can see me.
Yeah, I can see you.
Oh yeah, this is my new condo. I'm in New York.
Okay, go ahead on, big dog.
Yeah, you know how it go. 20
overlooking. I mean, that look like, is that the Hudson behind you?
Nah, I don't know what it is. It's $20,000 a month though.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on.
I'm in New York. I'm in my condo. I'm in New York.
Oh, okay. How much you said it is a month? 20 what?
20,000. I mean, it comes with our furniture and stuff.
That's a backdrop. Okay. That's probably a green screen.
No, it ain't. It ain't no green screen.
Can I ask you a question?
Hey, get up and walk back. Get up there and walk back.
I don't walk around in my apartment like that.
Okay, that's what I thought. It's green.
Yeah, I don't want to. If somebody break in my house, you feel me?
How'd you mean somebody gonna break in your house? If you paying $20,000 a month for a place in New York, they got guards.
I'm saying, because I got two of them, so it's $10,000 a month. So I'm just say 20. I just sum it up.
What you mean you got two a month?
No, my mama lived next door. What's funny?
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, what that $100 that you owe?
What's up, Unc? Sean, what's up, Unc?
What's up?
No, hold on,
Unc.
Man, where that $100? Marco,
why you call him Unc if y'all the same age? Why you just saying him? Why you ain't never asked him that? Why you call him Unc like make him feel old?
Hey, why you ignoring me? Where's the $100 you owe me?
You don't need it.
Marco, I don't want to have to put no hands on you, boy. Man,
all I gotta do is call Harrison. Don't let me get Harrison on.
Who?
You know what I'm talking about? Wasn't it Andy Harrison? What's his name?
James Harrison.
Yeah, who was about to? And you just sit there and let him watch. You didn't do nothing. You was smiling the whole time. You didn't get. You knew you.
I'm the promoter.
No, but I'm saying you did. You seen he was scared, and you just watched it go back and forth.
No, Ocho ain't scared.
Wait, you seen who was? You seen who was
scared?
Was
scared of him. He a big dude.
Scared. I don't care about nobody being big, man. Listen, you'll see. Hold on, stay with me real quick. You'll see when we fight Super Bowl week. We'll see who's scared.
I know, but you ain't be scared to get beat up.
Who get beat up? No, you scared to lose?
I mean, I wouldn't fight him.
Why?
I protect myself. You see, you see where I live in good environments. I work hard for myself.
I work hard too, but you can't just let people because they big. You're not supposed to be scared of them. You got to stand up for yourself.
Y'all cussing under y'all.
Well, what you gonna say? You scared as hell?
I was saying, I don't do that cussing shit. It's cool.
Man, Mark, let me ask you this: Were you funny growing up, or did you stumble into comedy? Were you a class clown, or did you prank people? How did you stumble? How did you come into this role that you are now?
Well, in school, I'm dyslexic, so
Wait, you what? You what?
Dyslexic. I'm a struggle.
You got away with words like Ocho.
What's funny?
Hey, you can spell that?
No, I'm not really.
Okay, so you was dyslexic, and then what happened?
My bad.
I was just struggling in school, and just once people pick on you for not being able to read or spell, you got to find your way to get out of it. So I used to just try to find a humor. You ever heard of popcorn reading? Popcorn reading is where you like read and somebody pick you to read. So like that's how they used to get me to read. So like a lot of people used to pick on me and pick.
So did you get a diploma? Did you get a certificate, participation award? So what happened?
Yeah, it was 5 students in the classroom and a dog, 2 teachers, Miss Collins. Well, we on here to speak our truth or what?
Yeah, for sure.
I know.
Go ahead. My bad.
So
I'm just saying, what school did y'all all graduate? Did y'all all go to like school? How many people was in your classroom?
Yeah.
I mean, I was in a full class.
What's a full class? What's a full class?
42 students.
Dude, but I changed class for every period.
How do your teachers focus on you with 42 students?
I mean, it's a professor. That's what happened at the university.
But we have 4 students in our classroom because we can get like the teachers focus on the main people.
Did you stay in that same classroom the whole day, or did you change classes at any point in time during the day?
I stayed in the same classroom. We had 2 teachers, so they wrote.
Interesting.
Why you say that?
Well, most.
When you say normally, what do you mean by that? Because
normally most students they change classes unless there are some deficiencies.
What does that mean? I don't know what that word means.
That means that you're deficient in certain things, and they don't want you to get lost between changing classes. So they just keep you. Let me ask you a question. Did the teacher meet you when let the school bus pull up? Did the teacher meet you there and walk you to class and then walk you back to the school bus? Or did they
on
just
the bus,
let you off and you went?
I was the only one that rode my bus.
Oh.
I stayed in I stayed in Cloverleaf Apartments in Kansas City. So I was only, and that's because I lived in a project. So I got selected to go to that school. That's what my mama told me. I was selected.
How many recesses and how many lunches did you have in a day?
We had 1, and then we had dog walk. Dog walk is where you get to walk the dog.
Oh, okay. So what? No, at home, not in school.
Oh,
what was your favorite subject? Lunch? Nap time?
I mean, school was just, it was fun. I graduated.
You did?
Yeah.
With a diploma or a certificate?
It was both. It was in a plastic. It was a plastic. It was what's that called? Laminated. It was laminated.
Oh. But you have to have it laminated. They don't hand it to you laminated.
No, they hand it laminated with us, and you open it up, and it say, "Congratulations, Marco Summers. You have completed high school diploma."
Oh, that's dope. Oh, you ain't go to college?
Oh, no, I ain't go. No, college. College ain't for everybody.
Right. And that's the fact that you've been able to.
I know y'all only went to college because y'all was good at sports. Everybody on here, let's be real. Everybody on here ain't that smart.
Well, hold on. Wait, whoa. That's a fact. Listen,
I am good at reading. I can read. That one thing, especially, I can read a Harry Potter book in a day. So that's one thing that I am good at.
A Harry Potter
in a day.
book.
So that's one thing. A lot of people I am good at reading.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I have a question. How did you go from trolling in Walmart to interviewing rappers and celebrities on couches? Like that's tremendous for someone that didn't go to college, for someone that didn't.
Okay. You ain't got to add all that. Like I know.
Okay, my bad. Okay, I'm just. How did you go from?
I mean, I believe because at COVID time it was like the city was shut down, so I was out and I got I was interviewing people on the streets, like right. And I was like always pay them for their advice, like how did they feel about COVID? So I was the only one working during COVID, like time still doing, so that was one big thing. So and then with me being able to talk to like people out on the streets, it was just like opening the door that I was good at communication. So and then just getting a chance to talking to a few underground rappers, and then it started going up and up, and there you go. Yeah.
See, I like that. Condo right I like that you just said that.
$20,000 a month. This condo I worked hard for.
At what moment, or what celebrity was your breakthrough where it was like, you know what I have going on and what I'm doing right now just might be bigger than just internet funny, where it's taken off to the point where you can afford a $20,000 a month condo.
Yeah, the one I'm in right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, getting to sit down with Nicki Minaj, that kind of like open.
Oh, that That blew
it
you up.
was scared. You know, like she was a good person. I was just scared, you know, talking to her. But you know,
hold up, Nicki Minaj sit down with you and she won't sit down with me?
Shannon, you know how you are. It's kind of hard sitting down with you. You know how you are when you sit down. Because
how am I?
Shannon, you warm people up and then you just like you hit them with it. Like, and then you act like, I didn't know it. So like one thing
I don't.
No, but you really good at manipulating the situation, which you're great at what you do, right? Because everybody love you for it. Everybody watch your interviews, but you're really good at willing somebody in. You could be a detective on the show.
Yeah.
If 50 Cent is watching this, he need to put you on par as a cop. It will be really good.
I like that. I like that. Hey, listen, bro, your interviews, like
that
your,
real
your
Gucci
live interview,
that you got on? What's that you wearing?
Is
it real?
Vuitton. Yeah, it's real. What
I'm
is
saying, let me
supposed
see
to
the
be?
tag. I know where you got that from.
No, yeah. Louis Vuitton and Bal Harbor.
Nah,
What about you?
nah. But you save money though. It's not because you cheap. It's just you know how to save money.
Listen, I don't think you understand. It's 2025 and I'm in the season of Ocho this year. I'm spending all year long.
Okay. Well, why you ain't pay Unc his
all
money
year
then?
long?
Yeah, that's a
Why
good
you ain't
question.
paying my $100? Why you ain't paying
my? No, you owe him
hold on.
$5,000. Why you ain't pay him?
But you owe me $100. Let me get my
Okay, well, we
$100.
ain't talking. That's little money.
It ain't little money. It's the principle.
Well, like I said, you need to go ahead.
$100
You
is
need to go ahead and
$100.
get your money. So that's what we need to talk about.
Okay, how about we do this? When you pay me my $100, I'll pay Unc his money.
Don't
How about
put me
that?
in the midst of that fire.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that really has anything to do
listen.
with it, Ocho. One should not have anything to do with the other.
Listen, the fact that I didn't even know he was coming on here, but he owed me money, and I ain't seen him since I let him.
You know
hold
what?
that
I've never seen a bald-headed homeless person. Y'all do really good for y'all community. No, I'm just saying, no, I said I never seen, like, all bald-headed men do really good. We can't.
Yeah.
Shannon, have you ever seen a bald-headed dude bad, like doing bad?
Oh,
Nah.
okay, I see what you mean.
Like
can't
every
say- I
bald-headed
can't
dude,
compliment.
Michael Jordan, everybody that's bald-headed is always, like, they good.
Yeah, Steve Harvey.
Okay, yeah, you were. Okay, I thought you were trying to make a
DMX,
little joke.
DMX,
like
yeah,
I'm just saying, everybody that's
Keenan.
bald-headed, they ain't got shit to worry about. They just stressed out their
The
head.
Wayans brothers. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, are you married?
No, I want to get married, but I see like it just seems like it's a lot of papers to read and stuff. I'm not really a reading type of dude.
Yeah. But hold on, didn't you just have a little one?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, but that was you know how that goes.
No, tell me.
Wait, you had a baby?
But you know how that goes. Why we talking about? Why you?
Wait, you're not a virgin?
No, I ain't a virgin.
Why they saying
I mean,
that?
shit, because I don't be speaking on shit.
Okay, I mean,
Probably I need to go live so they know I be doing my thing.
There you go, Marco. So that was uncalled for. That was a low blow, bro.
Well, I'm just saying, no, it ain't nothing to do with you. I'm talking to him.
No, you talking about me.
I mean, if the shoe fit, then wear it.
Hey, congratulations though. You got a little girl, a little boy.
I'm both.
Oh, you got two.
I just genders. You can't just I'm gonna let her decide or him, whatever. I'm gonna let them decide.
Okay.
Hey, I want to interview Bobby. Can you make that happen?
I definitely can, but don't start no shit. You feel me? Please.
How am I gonna start? I'm
just saying, you know what you do. Look at your shirt, the Joker. Like you know who you are. You wear your it's all in your face. Like,
hey, Unc, who is Bobby?
Bobby Ochocinco.
Yes.
Oh, ain't you and Bobby dating?
No, don't do that.
I'm just saying. I saw the chemistry. The chemistry y'all had together.
Yeah, we'll date. That's a friend. She a friend of mine. But I feel like that.
I saw the chemistry. I know what friend mean. What kind of friend? What we talking about?
Look who's talking. Because are you in a relationship or not? Yes.
Me? Yeah, my girl right here.
Okay. With respect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I'm trying to figure out what you getting at. Talking about I'm like a detective. Say I ask a question and I'll be surprised. I don't know what they're gonna say. You be like when you interview people. Are you not surprised at some of the answers that they say?
But the clickbait, what I feel like you're really good at throwing somebody into it. Like you would just add some shit about somebody that has nothing to do with it. You be like, you know what I'm saying? Just prime example, you just be like, I was about to say something, but it's gonna somebody can clip it and then it's gonna sound.
I mean, if I'm asking, let's just say for the sake of argument, let's just say I'm sitting down and I'm talking to Michael Jordan.
Okay, let's
You
say
don't
this.
think-
Look, can I give you an example? All right, let's
Yes.
throw Fat Joe in there. This hypothetically speaking, right?
Yes.
We're using Fat Joe, this is off not real. You like when you sitting down talking to Lil Kim, you be like, so what do you think about Fat Joe herpes? Do you feel like he should do something about it? And then Fat Joe caught a stray. You're giving people strays, and then it'll get clipped. Fat Joe's herpes get talked about Lil Kim. And then Fat Joe's like, what's going on? Why am I getting tagged in this?
No, I say, hey, Lil Kim, what is Fat Joe like? What was it like to be in the studio with Fat Joe? What was it like to be around Puffy or Biggie? Rest his soul.
No. That's one. No, you don't do that. You have a specific topic, which you're good with. That's why you have a very successful podcast, because you know how to clip people. Because you talk about Fat Joe herpes. Can you say Fat Joe herpes real quick?
No, Fat Joe was good. Fat Joe was good. Fat Joe was unbelievable.
No, but
I mean, he talked.
Yeah.
I asked Fat Joe questions. He answered the questions. He talked about his son, his special needs son.
yeah, but I'm just saying, no, we just throwing that in. No, we're not talking about on that interview. I just threw a name up there, right?
No, but I'm saying, see that last part that you said was gonna get clicks, and that Shannon Sharpe said this about Fat Joe.
Says
and I
what
would say
about
that
Fat Joe?
That you said what you said about Fat Joe.
I don't know what I said. Can you
what
say
people try to get, what people say is that I ask a question. Yes, I ask the questions, but I don't know the answers to the questions. That's why I'm asking. I ask questions that I think that people, if my fans that are watching or listening, if they were in those shoes, they would ask those very questions.
No, not real. Nothing.
They wanna
That's
hear the
it.
answers.
Chad, do you agree?
I mean, I kind of agree. The point of having certain interviews, or to ask the questions that people want to know the answers to, and probably if they were in Unc's shoes, those are the questions that they would ask, knowing that that's what the people
Which
want to hear.
they're not bad questions. They're good questions because they're very successful. But some people feel like they caught a stray. So, for instance, if somebody trying to get out of that situation, you will bring it back up. Like, damn, that's
Right.
what it is. So that's where some people like, damn, he brought it back up. So that's where things can get like tricky.
So
Well, what about you
your
sharing DMs? You bringing that up? Somebody caught us straight. Somebody text you something in confidentiality, and you showing that. What about that?
what that say? Who is that?
What?
That DM
Hold on,
right
I'm reading
there.
the chat. It says, why is Marco the sexiest person on this live? Thank you. But
No. That's not what that DM say. Who
why
is
is
that
funny
from?
Marco so good looking? Thank y'all. I'm reading the comments. Marco is so beautiful.
Hey, chat. Who
Read
is the
that-
DM
read
from?
that
Now I'm
DM,
asking the
Marco.
question though. If honestly, if we all went out publicly and we was all single, do y'all feel like we take the money and fame away? Who look better on here? Let's be real.
I mean, like honestly, like for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Scale of 1 to 10. Scale of 1 to 10. What you rate yourself? Scale of 1 to 10.
I'm
honest.
gonna give my
Don't play around. Be
9.8.
You a 9.8 on what scale?
A 20?
No, 1 through 10, right?
Oh no, Marco. Oh no.
I was talking about a scale
Y'all
of 1
just
to
got
10.
big
Marco.
muscles. Like, let's take away the muscles.
Well, damn.
All right.
Well, you gonna put me on Ozempic?
I mean, hey, no, I'm Marco. Scale of 1 to 10. What you rate yourself?
I mean, honestly, okay, all right, 7.5.
7.5. I mean, before with a haircut or after?
I mean,
haircut?
you know, who's asking? You?
Nah,
I'm just
I
asking,
ain't
'cause
asking.
I mean, you're not my type.
Listen, I mean, life is all about
But that's
confidence. I just
still,
want to
you're
make sure
not
your
my type.
confidence is
I'm just saying you're not my type. Let's get that out the way.
What you trying to say?
You're not my type.
But here's the thing:
I
if we
wouldn't
all
want-
went out, everybody knows who each of us are.
But let's
So-
take away the fame. Let's take it away. Like,
Hold on. Let me get this right. We're gonna take away the fame, and we're gonna walk down the street as is. I'm as muscular as I am now. My personality is the same. The only thing you take away is the fame.
but your people skills are not good.
Man, please. You
Well,
just said I
technically
get people to open up. What?
Okay, you do, but it's because people are scared of you. You're aggressive. Look at that. You see, you talk with you are aggressive. Like, I will be scared. Like, see, that the only thing that saves you, you have a beautiful smile. Let's talk about it. But if you didn't have that, you are aggressive. Like,
Well, damn, what else you want to take away? You want to cut my head off too?
no, it ain't that. Like,
What
you
if I have
good
no
looking
arms?
and Chad bald headed. Some women like bald headed people. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. All women. And listen, my personality wins
But you just look like you know how to tell
time.
women what they want to hear. So people are gonna bring in as a cat person. Again, you just have you know how to work them, you know how to talk, you know how to communicate.
Yeah, I'm
Well, you got a kid, so you know how to do something.
I mean, yeah, but again, I just know how to DM.
And you be posting it. People be catching straight. They talking to you in confidentiality. You posting their DM.
I mean, so okay.
Who was the DM? I still don't know. Who was the DM?
All right, we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about
Usher.
All right,
okay. Hey, you know what? I wanted to ask you something too. You've had Offset, G Herbo, Boosie. I mean, stars like Lala on the couch.
Shout out to Lala. Shout out to Lala.
Hey, who's your dream interview that you've yet to do?
I say, and I think I think Chris Tucker will be dope. Dave Chappelle.
Ooh.
Okay, you got Chris Tucker?
I have. He's one of my first ones. Yep. But I knew Tuck, so.
What about Dave Chappelle? Why you ain't got Dave Chappelle yet? Because he don't want to catch a stray?
Nah, I'm gonna have him on the show eventually. Yeah. I will.
That's a good one.
I got a list. I got a list of people. I got like 5 people that I think in 2025.
Let me ask you a question. If you could interview Michael Jackson, what was something that you could ask him right now? Like live, what would you ask Michael Jackson?
Shit. What would I ask Michael?
That's a good one there, boy.
Probably why wasn't Thriller enough?
Break that down.
Because he drove himself crazy trying to replicate Thriller.
Mm-hmm.
Because Thriller, you have to understand, that was Haley's Comet. Mm-hmm. Most people only see one Haley's Comet. He had Thriller, 100, at the time, 35 million hard copies sold. But everything that came after that, even though it was doing Diamond, which is 10, how many artists now, you know the music industry, how many artists now would kill to have a Diamond album?
Hard copies.
He had it. Bad was a Diamond. Dangerous. But it wasn't Thriller. So he made himself, it's like a pitcher throwing a perfect game. And then he's like, he has one hitter, he has 2 hitters, he has the ERA, but he's like, it's not a perfect game.
Mm-hmm.
He's still Mike. Mm-hmm. Just because he didn't replicate Thriller again, did anybody think less of him?
Right.
I mean, Prince, do you think less of Prince because
can we compare this to football? As in, like, let's take this in football terms. Like getting one football ring. Like, let's say Patrick Mahomes is Michael Jackson. He wants more.
Yes. But here's the thing. No, you have to take it as an individual. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, he goes to the Super Bowl, he wins, and he throws for 300 yards. Now, the next 2 Super Bowl, he throws for 150, and he's like, oh, my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Those are great performances.
But he still won.
They're in the biggest stage.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew Off the Wall, I think, as far as like musically, me personally, I like Off the Wall better than, not commercially. Thriller is the biggest album commercially. But you go back and look at Michael's Off the Wall.
Right.
It's a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not what he thought.
So another thing, I feel like you're the only person that can get 50 Cent and Ja Rule to sit down. Could you make that happen? And try to, no, I really feel like you can sit them 2 down. And also Bow Wow and Little Romeo, because people feel like it was beef between them 2. If you can get them 2 to sit down, that would be huge.
I don't think there's beef between. I think the thing is, look, they're the natural comparison. They were young teenage guys.
But we need to hear them talk. But that's the thing, because you get them 2 down and talk to them to get the history behind that.
I can try. I'm working on another beef that I'm trying to patch up.
Who was that?
Which
I
one?
ain't telling.
Hey, Marco, if you had the opportunity to host something like SNL, would you do it?
Oh, you gotta read a teleprompter, and reading is not mine. Fundamental.
And not your strong suit?
Don't say don't do that.
Mm-mm.
Don't do that.
I ain't do nothing.
You can't
read?
read?
I can read. I told you I could read a Harry Potter book in a day. So I read what I want to read. You feel me? What I'm into.
So you can't read a teleprompter?
They just got to slow it down.
How slow we talking?
You me just as in skills in school.
No, I mean, how slow does the teleprompter need to do for you to be able to be on SNL?
Probably about like 3.5. I just made that up.
Yeah. Because normally it's like 28, 30, 33, something like that.
Yeah. Do you feel like Unc, you would be able to host? Would you take the BET Awards if they told you to host it?
Maybe.
What you mean, maybe?
But see, a lot of times, Ocho, I look at stuff as lifelong goals for me. That's never being a host of something like that. SNL, BET, that ain't never been.
No. We're talking about BET. BET said we want you to host the hip hop awards.
Wait, whoa. Hold on. Me, Unc and Ocho to host the hip hop.
No,
awards.
I'm not.
Yes,
no, not you. Chad. If they ask you, they ask you to host the BET Awards, hip hop awards, do you feel like that's something that you do, or it's kind of like some jobs ain't for everybody?
Yeah, but I'm not like hip hop though.
That's what I'm saying. So you feel like you have to be like understand everything, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
That's why we would do it together. It would be perfect.
But you're not hip hop either. You're not.
How I'm
You're
not
hip hop.
hip-hop?
Like you wouldn't consider like as an NFL hip hop player. Let's talk about it. Like,
I am.
You're not. You're more of a pop.
You weren't even born. You weren't
but
even
Chad,
born.
you're not a hip hop type of person. You don't like. You're not hip hop. Don't nobody think of hip hop and think of Chad. Like, oh, Chad, you're not hip hop.
Right.
So hold on. When you think of me as a football player, what do you think?
I could like curious. You know what I'm saying? Like salsa, dancing. Like I could see you just more of relaxed. Like you want to be Scarface, smoke the cigar, like more calm. Like you're calm, but like you're not with. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, when I think of hip hop, right? When I think of our culture, like I was Future before Future. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now I'm just older now.
Let's say this. Okay. All right, when you think of hip hop, name 3 artists. Hip hop. That's overall. That's part of hip hop. Go at it,
Like Drake, Kendrick.
No. We talking about your time. What 70?
My time. Tupac.
Are you 72? 72, right?
68.
Okay.
You know, I came up in the era. I came up Rakim, KRS-One, LL Cool J, Big Daddy Kane. I came up in that era.
Exactly. Okay, so Chad, name hip hop. 3 artists when you say hip hop. See, that's what I'm saying. It's not in you.
I'm saying my time, right? During my time.
You knew what I asked you. Why'd you like you know you're not hip hop.
What time?
I'm saying what introduced you as a kid going through middle school? What is hip hop to you? Who is like introduced you to hip hop? See, that's what I'm saying.
Trick Daddy.
Man, let
me finish,
okay, I'll
man.
shut up.
Trick Daddy. I'm from Miami. Trick Daddy, Trina, and Ross.
You just said do you see, Unc, how you went through it? New York, like he went through. Yeah. He went from New York. He hit Tupac.
You just said when I was in middle school. I just told you when I was in middle school.
I get it. You talking about where you're from? Like hip hop is worldwide. Again, like he said, he went from KRS.
So in middle school, hold on. When you was in middle school, you were listening to hip hop worldwide.
Yes, I was listening to worldwide. Snoop Dogg. Let's say Snoop Dogg introduced. Like I grew up on him, right?
Yeah.
Y'all know Pat.
Yeah. Because you know what? Like actually, it's the Sugar Hill Gang in 1979, and that really kind of jumped it off. And then you had, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. You had KRS-One. You had Rakim, and then you had the NWA. You had the Public Enemies. You had the LL Cool J. Made it cool. LL Cool J was a cool rapper. He could talk about getting the ladies and seducing the ladies, and he wasn't always talking about smashing and smoking weed and drinking lean. LL made it cool. Right. LL was a cool rapper. He made it fun.
Right.
So, yeah. But let me tell you what. The ESPYs. Oh, Shannon, okay, if ESPN reached out and asked you about now you're talking about something that Unc can get his teeth into.
Hold on. Now, when you talk about them calling you, now you going to suggest I do it with you or you going to do it by yourself?
Ocho, I was just playing
what Marco
was saying.
Are you going to do it by yourself or with him? Be like the world is watching. What are you going to do?
Yeah, what you gonna do?
I'm not. Look, That guys, see, those things interest you, Ocho. Those don't interest me.
No, or like, listen, are you gonna answer the question?
You just said to ask me. We speaking hypothetically.
What are you gonna
sure.
do?
Yeah,
For
you
sure.
come on, Ocho.
Yeah, there we
That's
go.
not-
No,
no,
that doesn't
hey,
me. I really only do things that I'm passionate about, Marco. If anybody that knows Shannon, that's why I'm normally successful at the things that I do.
Exactly.
Because I'm
Right.
really passionate about doing it. And if I'm not passionate about it, I don't do it. I don't have a whole lot of hobbies because there's not a whole lot of things I'm passionate about.
Can you get Eminem on your podcast? Can you talk to him? Like, that would be big.
A lot of people I can talk to would be big. Yeah.
hey, Marco. Hey, why don't you interview me?
Ooh,
Me.
You heard what he said.
I don't know artist Me. I don't know who Me is. I never heard of that artist.
Can you interview Chad Johnson?
I mean, what is it? You know, you a cool dude, but you're not. You're not my type. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sit down and talk to you. I'm saying we good. Like, you're a great person.
You don't think that would
It
be
ain't
funny?
about funny. It's just about.
I'm funny. I'm funny.
It's not about funny.
Man, get me Bobby. You doing all this talking. Tell Bobby I want to sit down with Bobby.
Let me call Bobby right now while we live. Hold on.
Hey, hey, why you call her? You know what this is?
Yeah.
You know what that is?
Oh, that's that thing that be on TikTok, the TikTok shop.
Nah, yeah. You ever took
No,
one
I
of
haven't.
these?
I really don't need that. I ain't that old.
She don't even answer your call.
Oh yeah, you know, shit be happening.
Hmm.
No,
How long
that,
y'all
but
been
what did that
together?
pill do for you? You Shannon, y'all really be taking them pills?
Yeah.
Roast balls?
What does it do?
Well, you never took this?
No,
What you mean what it do? What you needed to do?
You know what it do.
No, I'm saying I'm saying do it like stand
You
up.
ever taken? Have you ever taken
like,
an energy drink? Have you ever drank energy drink?
I drunk, 28 Black. I have.
Okay, so it give you a little boost, right? Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
But what happened? What if she don't
Hey,
want
listen.
the boost?
This ain't for her. It's for you. If it was you, hey, she gonna like it. She gonna like, oh, but here's the thing, Marco. You gonna always, because if you don't do it all the time, she gonna say, hey, I want you to bring that PP you had the first time we got together.
But then that's when you
Yeah.
become addicted, and now I gotta pop pills every time.
That's exactly what I'm giving her. What you just said, addicted.
Hey,
But
Marco,
I'm saying, why don't you get with somebody
you see-
your age and you don't need to pop them?
Whoa, what we
Hey,
gonna do? Go to the doctor, visit together? Hell, I want somebody my age for.
You right.
See, we're gonna be
You right.
good.
You right. Marco, hey, you just take them like this, right? And you put them on your tongue. And you let
Why
it
you
sit
doing
there.
that with all
And
of
it
us
goes-
on here though? Why you pop
Huh?
that?
He might got something in the wings, Marco.
Hold
Damn.
on.
Let that man live.
Listen, I'm popping it. I'm popping
I'm
it
just saying,
now.
hey, Shannon, if it's a party full of dudes and that, like, you pop it like this, like it's just number guys in here. Like, no, you ain't gotta do that right now.
I ain't over there. I'm going upstairs and
I'm
going to
at
bed.
home.
I don't know what Ocho got going on. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
I'm at home.
But I'm saying, all right,
I'm
just
at
saying,
home,
but
so-
you ain't gotta be, like I don't.
Hey, tell us about your facial journey. You've been posting that on TikTok. You've been telling about your journey.
Yeah, it's just when I feel like being in the industry, sometimes when you accept yourself, sometimes people find things to pull away from you. And that's what brings out insecurity of people. But once you know you're dealing with something, you got it, and you know it's a problem, you can work on it yourself. But sometimes I feel like when you get in here, people pick on you and call it out, and it can make people like feel insecure and they don't know what to do. But once you accept it and you be okay with it, like, I know this is what I'm dealing with, just it becomes a journey. But sometimes people hide it because people pick on you about it. So that's one thing that nobody ever, tell you how to do it, because nobody knows that you're gonna be who you are. Like, we don't just pick, like, you didn't know you'll be like probably the 58th best tight end in the world. You don't know that.
But here's the thing, Mark. Let me ask you a question. So when you were growing up, obviously kids can be very, very cruel. They made fun of your skin.
Right. But it never,
and so at this age, now you finally decided, so okay, you got some money, you can go get it treated. So did they tell you that they're going to be able to treat it and you'll be able to smooth your skin out and you won't know that you had this? I think it's, what do you have, acne?
It's like, acne and eczema. So it's all that, because my mama was burnt and she had me, so I came out of that. So that's where the acne came from.
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
Okay.
That's not a genetic trait.
Okay, well, I don't know. That's what my brother told me. But okay, so more importantly, what I was trying to say is just something become a journey when you don't hide it. And I feel like being an entertainer, some people, you can use makeup all the time and you can use filters, but you just got to be true to yourself and also show people, because people can look up to you and take the same route. So sometimes never hide your journey. That's what I learned. Just let it be that,
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah,
So
listen,
how many treatments did they tell you that it's going to take, or is it going to be an ongoing process?
It's an ongoing thing. It's gonna be a while, but and also eating. I didn't know, like growing up on food stamps and stuff, we got a lot of snacks, and my mama never really took us to the doctor. So all we did was just eat snacks all day. But some people don't know their child. Everybody can't eat the same. So the stuff I was eating,
Correct,
making me weak.
you're making it worse.
Yeah. So again, we just from the hood, and when you're from that, sometimes you got to learn a lot of stuff. I was on a podcast and I recently said, like, a woman showed me how to love myself more, because when you grow up without a daddy and your mom is just like working all the time, nobody there to show you that. So with that being said, I said a woman showed me how to properly take a shower, and people like, oh, you don't know how to take a shower? I'm like, no, it's not that, but nobody was never there. My mama just wash your ass and get out, and my daddy wasn't there. But when you get with somebody and they show you properly how to do it this way, it start to show you to a man. That's why I said women are the best thing that you can introduce to your life, or whatever your partner is, whatever you love. You know what I'm saying? Wherever they come from, they can show you a new step. So that's why it's always good to date somebody that's, on another level that can improve you, not just with money, not just with what they got, but what they can bring to you.
But teach you how to take a shower.
Don't say it. Now we're going to get clipped. Like, I'm just saying you didn't have to say that again. I know. Yeah. I know. Dope. Like, we get you.
So before you became funny Marco, you was dirty Marco.
I mean, not necessarily dirty. It was just like, I was rough.
Funky Marco.
No, I was just rough. Like, Shannon, let's be real. Who told you how to take a bath? Was your daddy and mama there?
No, my sister, she's 8 years older than me.
She don't know how to wash like a man, so you was funky too. That's what.
No, bro. Look, I grew up in a different situation. I didn't have a shower, so I grew up taking a bath in a tub. But she told me how to, lather up and right around here and go around your neck, get all that up under.
But did you use 2 rags or 1 rag?
Back in the day, I only had 1 rag.
That's not cool,
bro.
So you use 2 rags?
We barely, bro. I was happy to have a tub to be able to take a shower when we had to dip well water. So, bro, slow down. I'm okay.
Hold on. Why you use 2 rags? What the other one for?
Your ass.
Oh, so you use a different rag for? Okay.
You don't do. That's what I'm saying. We got to do that. So tonight, use 2 rags.
Yeah, I use 2. I mean, sometimes I use a loofah. I have one of those little things.
A loofah.
Not a loofah.
A loofah.
What do they call them?
A loofah.
Yeah, the little sponge thing. That's a loofah. Yeah, I got one of those. I got one of those little cloths that I use for my body. Then I use that thing for my face.
Well, can I ask you a question? What's a proper way, and it's like talking to men out there that's dealing with it, a proper way for a guy to leave a woman that's in love with him? Because I feel like guys don't know how to break up with women.
Yeah, it ain't no proper way.
You said the proper way to leave?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
no, it's not.
Easy.
When a woman love you, it's hard. It's different from a man to leave a woman break, because they leave us in the quickness, right?
Yes. Yeah. Well, it's always easier for the person that wants to break up.
It's not,
because they're invested. See, if you're not ready to get out, Ocho and I, we talk about this a lot, Funny Marco, is that when somebody wants the relationship and somebody wants out, the person that doesn't want out is the one that hurts the most. Even though the person that wants out hurts a little, but it's not the same as that person that really don't want you to go. So it's hard. The more you're invested in something, the harder it is to let it go.
Who are you trying to leave?
No, it's not me. I just want to speak for the man that's out there that's listening, So that was that. It was a chat. It was a chat question. Yeah.
Okay.
So you try to leave somebody?
No. I got a relationship.
Somebody left you?
I got a relationship with God. We is still in there. We doing good.
Nah, he about to leave you.
No, it's you.
You say you can't read.
No, I'm decent. I read what I need to read. Thanks for,
What?
Just take a little time.
So,
boy,
have a woman ever made fun of your skin?
Oh yeah, I mean, the worst comment I got as a kid telling me it looked like somebody stepped on my face with cleats. That was the worst. All right, how we exit? All right, but if me and you went one-on-one to get girls, guess who walking out with them?
Boy, stop it. Boy, stop. Don't do that.
Who walking out with him?
I like, you know what I'm saying? Just personality skills and just what, like,
Nah, bro.
You're not gonna bring money into me.
I'm past that. First of all, I'm past that stage. If you'd have caught me in my 20s, or early 30s, I could have made it a
Chad,
competition.
who look better between me and him?
I'm a grandfather, bro. I'm a grandfather.
It doesn't matter.
I can get what I get.
Chad, who look better between me and him?
Really, dude?
What? He the only one in here.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, bro. Marco, I'm just a granddad. I'm about to be 57.
And you don't look like it.
I know. I ain't trying to get no girls now. I'm trying to find somebody to settle down.
I'm just saying I have a great appearance. I have a nice sex appeal. And I'm letting you know in his room, if it came down.
Did you leave it at home?
I'm at home right now.
Oh, damn.
So just told you I'm in New York.
Bro, you not in New York. That's a green screen.
No, it's not no green screen. What is going on with you? I work hard for this shit.
All you gotta do is get up and walk. Get up and walk to the back.
I'm not about to walk off on your show. I'm not doing that. I'm not rude.
Yes. Bro, do you understand that Ocho and I be in TV and we understand how green screen work?
What's green screen? It's night outside. What do y'all need to see? An airplane fly past? What do y'all fucking want to see? Man, I'm at my house.
Exactly. You're in a green screen.
No, I'm at the green room. The boom boom room.
You ain't no green room, dude.
It is. I'm saying this is what
Hold on. Hey, you say you live in New York,
I do.
Right? And that's the Hudson River behind you,
I don't know
right?
what's back there, partner.
How the man get?
What's the name of your building?
That's uncalled for. I don't have to speak on where I live because that's part of my safety protocols.
Well, it's pretty easy to tell based on the building
no,
behind
it's not,
you.
Because it's not that pretty easy. These are $20,000 a month, partner.
Okay.
Ain't nobody ask, where you live? What's your apartment? Where's your address? Yeah, what's your address?
I mean,
exactly. You see, you don't just give that out.
Let's talk about the interview you had with G Herbo that got uncomfortable.
Okay. Oh, yeah. This is why nobody. This is why people don't come on that damn show.
Yeah. Now, tell us about that interview. That was the chat been asking me the whole night about that interview. What happened?
All right. First off, let's say this. While we talking, all right, you know what? All right, I was about to, I gotta realize. Where you want to start?
I mean, how did it get? I mean,
it was more of like they were on a level of trolling and it was just matching it. Chicago got a nice way of trolling. So you know what I'm saying, with them two, they was just enjoying themselves. And as a man, I could have just, enjoyed it back. So it was just more of me trying to read the room. But as I'm reading it, the shit is real happening in real time. So they didn't mean nothing personal. They just really like troll. And you know what I'm saying? I just didn't match the troll. I wasn't on my feet at the time.
Yeah.
Were you scared?
No, I wasn't scared because I wasn't scared because it wasn't like, it wasn't nothing dark. You know what I'm saying? And like, in my fight room, I'm 17-0. So besides that, in school, my school I went to. But
I ain't seen that water move yet. How you got still water behind you?
What are you talking about?
I ain't seen no boat. I ain't seen no boat
class
go by on the Hudson.
I ain't seen the water move.
Yeah, because it's nighttime.
Water move at nighttime just because of water. Oh, so boats can't go at night, huh?
Where the ferry at? I don't see no ferry.
I'm in New York.
Nothing, ain't no plane, ain't no bird flew by.
I just moved in here. As y'all can see, it's not furnished or nothing. I just moved here. I just got a computer.
I ain't talking about the apartment. I'm talking about
wait. Hold on. You told us it cost $20,000 a month because it was
fully
furnished.
That's what
I know,
said.
but I gotta pick the furniture out.
No, if it's furnished, it already comes with furniture. You just move in.
No, but I gotta pick the certain type of furniture.
No, you don't.
A
furnished apartment. You
like
don't pick the furniture.
if I get up, see, you see me.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I see. Come on back. You come on back. Yeah, well. Chad. You see? That's how you know. You see what happened? Exactly. That's all I wanted him to do, Ocho, was move and show the chat that was a green screen.
Hey, that was a great way to end that goddamn interview. That was perfect.
Man, y'all go check him out. Freddie Marco. You can check him out on IG. You can check him out on X. And he has a tour coming up that he didn't get an opportunity to tell us about. But we'll bring his ass back and get him over here to tell us about the tour.